Hi guys, welcome to ValZenDen. My name is Valerie. It has been a hot minute since I've been here sitting down and talking to you guys. I miss this so much, but life has been crazy. I've been traveling. I posted my first vlog ever, which is crazy to me, and I got the opportunity to go on another trip, which I will be posting soon. So if you guys want to see that, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Today I am going to show you guys the new Lights Lacquer, the Nailing Nostalgia bundle. So when this came out, I was traveling and I unfortunately was not able to come and record it in time. Before coming back to Miami, I ordered this from where I was, and I'm like, maybe by the time I get there it'll be there shipped already, but it took a little bit longer than I thought, so that's why I'm filming it so late. But hopefully you guys are still interested if you guys are curious in buying this bundle or even a couple of shades. So if you guys didn't know, these colors are actually pre-existing KL polish shades, so she is just bringing them back. I'm so excited because I was not able to buy these colors when she had KL polish. So this is how they look. Can we just pause and appreciate the beauty of the new rebrand? I'm so happy that she rebranded. If you guys haven't watched these type of videos, I do swatch comparisons to existing Lights Lacquer colors, see how similar or different they are to other shades. I also do nail swatches so you guys can see how many coats it takes to get the perfect opaqueness of the color that you guys might want. Ultimately, I'm just here to help you guys and decide if you want to purchase any polishes or the bundle in itself. I also let you guys know at the very end what my ranking from my least to my most favorite color is, just for fun, just so you guys can know where my head is at. And please don't forget to let me know what your ranking is. So if you guys want to see the nail comparisons, let's get started. Okay, so I'm just gonna start from the very first to the last, and the very first one is the lightest shade, and this is called Dream Street. Okay, so Dream Street is actually not a pre-existing color. It's a brand new shade to Lights Lacquer, which is very exciting because I know that they mentioned that this is going to be their brand color, which is perfect because when you see it in the comparisons, you see how like a perfect white beigey color it is. I compared it to many different shades in Lights Lacquer. It's actually described as a soft cream with slight pink undertones. This color is beautiful. I already know this is going to be a fan favorite. So if you guys are seeing the comparisons, you guys will see that I compared it first to Paper Snow. And I compared it to this one opposed to the other ones because I feel like this is such a light shade that when I compared it to Mila and Leonardo, it was just way too pale in comparison. So I feel like Paper Snow can give you a perfect perspective of how light it is, but of how it has creamy undertones in the end. And then I compared it to Mila because Mila is, I think, one of the lightest shades in Lights Lacquer. When I saw it in like pictures on Instagram, I thought it looked super similar, but when I got it in person, you can tell how much deeper Mila is compared to Dream Street. And then at the very end, I compared it to Leonardo because Leonardo is also one of those very light creamy shades, but you can see how much more yellow Leonardo is, and obviously Leonardo is a jelly like finish and Dream Street is more of a cream opaque color. Okay, so the second color is gonna be Chloe. And Chloe is described as an army green. I couldn't have described it a better way. When I saw it on Instagram and on pictures, I'm like, army green. It's just an army green color with like olivey undertones. If you guys don't know, green is my favorite color, so when I saw this, I couldn't wait to get my hands on it because I love all types of greens, but I feel like the deep greens really get me. I was super excited to get this because we also don't have anything like this in Lights Lacquer, so I felt like we needed to have this. So if you guys are seeing the comparison, this one was kind of tricky to compare because I said like there's nothing like it. I first compared it to Everlasting Gobstopper because I feel like it's the most like it was the most similar out of all the ones that I felt comfortable comparing this to, even though they look nothing alike. But I felt like you guys could see, you know, have a perspective on how deep and olivey Chloe is. And then after Everlasting Gobstopper, I compared it to 11 because 11 is like the perfect olivey green yellow color, so I felt like it fit perfectly in that comparison. And then afterwards I did Frog Prince. I am obsessed with Frog Prince. It's one of my favorite shades. I just love how beautiful and shimmery and olive olivey tone it is. Okay, so the next color is gonna be Caramelo. So Caramelo is described as a deep caramel with yellow undertones. And I know it's obvious that the name is Caramelo, but this completely reminds me of those little square cube candies that, like, you know, grandmas, moms always have on them, or they used to when I was a kid. They just remind me of my childhood. So when I saw this color, it brought me back to that, and I haven't had one of those in years, so maybe one of these days I'll go and buy some because they were so good. Besides Chloe, this one was the hardest to compare, like, no doubt, because when you see colors in a bottle, you think that they're similar, but once you apply it to your nails, they're completely different, and that's how I felt about this one. So the first color that I compared Caramelo to was Cortadito, and I know that literally makes no sense, but when I applied all these polishes to my nails to compare Caramelo to, it just, I don't know why, it just popped out as like a first runner-up, if that makes any sense. I know Cortadito is more of like a brownie color, but when you compare it and you see it in the pictures, you can see that it's very, like, it's similar in a way, more so than the other colors that I compared it to. I guess I wanted to compare it to Cortadito because the other two colors that I compared it to are either too yellow or too orangey, or just, it didn't make much sense. But I feel like Caramelo and Cortadito, oh my god, those look so beautiful in like a nail mani. So after I did Cortadito, I did Michelangelo, and this is a color that I immediately, when I compared it on the bottles, they looked so similar, but once I applied it, obviously Michelangelo is a jelly, so I had to go a couple times, but even so, it wasn't completely alike enough to, you know, put it right next to it, but you can see how similar they are. And then after Michelangelo, I compared it to a Temporary Madness, which was originally what I really wanted to compare it to because it is like a mustardy yellow kind of color, and Caramelo is just more brownie, so I hope that helped. Okay, so the next color is gonna be Pinky. So if you guys know me, you know that I'm not much for light pinky or jelly kind of colors like that, but this color blew me away with how beautiful it is. This just reminds me of a perfect bridal nail polish. Like, I can see a lot of people wearing this for their wedding, and it would fit so perfect because it's such a delicate, soft pink color. It's absolutely beautiful. The first one that I compared Pinky to was actually one of your French girls. I know one of your French girls is not like a super pinky color, but I don't know why when I put it on my nails, I just felt like they had a similarity to them that was worth comparing it to. They are very similar, but one of your French girls obviously has like blue flakes on it. So after one of your French girls, I compared it to Desert Rose, and it just reminded me how much I love Desert Rose. I know Desert Rose is a opaque creme color. Pinky is more of a jelly consistency, so it felt a little weird comparing it, but in the end, it made sense with how similar they are. And then lastly, I compared it to Adeline. That was the first color that I thought to compare it to because it is a jelly and it is pink. Adeline is such a thin, translucent color that I had to go a couple layers for it to actually show up. But you can see how much more pinky Adeline is, and no color compares to Pinky. So definitely one of my favorites. It's a beautiful, beautiful color. Okay, so the next one is called Zoe. Zoe is described as a cool toned mauve. I loved this color when I saw it on Instagram. I have like two shirts with a cool, you know, mauvey pink color, and I'm like, yes, I can like match my shirt with the nails. This is one of my favorite types of pinks. So the first one that I compared it to was Jolene, and I was kind of shocked because I honestly, the first color that I thought about comparing this to was Burberry because it is a cool toned pinky purpley kind of shade. But when I applied Jolene, I'm like, whoa, these look very, very similar. Obviously they're completely different, but you can see that Jolene is more, it's more of like a brown dusty cool toned color, and Zoe is more pink, but they are very similar enough to put them right next to each other. And then after that, I did do Burberry because it is like the cool toned pinky purple shade in Lights Lacquer. I just feel like those three colors look so pretty together, so I might do them on my nails. And then lastly, I did Cherie. I think that's how you say it. And I feel weird comparing Cherie to non like glittery shades, but the undertone of Cherie is just so like pinky silver that almost makes it like a cool toned color. I hope that helped you guys also because like honestly, Zoe is such a beautiful color. Okay, last but not least, it's gonna be Ace. Ace is described as a true apple red, and if you guys know me as well, you know I'm not much of a red nail polish person, but when I saw this color in person and I swatched it for myself, I fell in love love because this is literally the most perfect red ever. It's absolutely beautiful. It just made me want to like skip to Christmas already to just wear this. So Lacquer does have a lot of red polishes. So the first one that I compared it to was As If, because they are very similar. If you can see in the picture, you can see how similar they are. But then again, if you look closely, you can see how much more cool toned As If is. Since it is like a winter collection polish, you know, it's more of a cool toned red. So after As If, I compared it to Cherry Jelly. Obviously Cherry Jelly is a jelly, but you can tell how much more vibrant and neon-ish, I guess it is. And then after that, I compared it to Lucy because it's like the next most true red shade there is. Yeah, that is it for the polishes. Let's just go ahead and see how my ranking is. All right, so I think I have chosen my ranking, and like always, I'm super nervous. I think this was one of the hardest rankings I've had to do because I really like every single color, and I feel like I would actually use every single color, but I had to do what I had to do. Okay, so in last place, not because I don't like it, just because someone has to be in last place. And fortunately, I'm gonna go with Dream Street, just because I know myself and I feel like this one I'm gonna probably use the least. I love these type of colors on my toes, so definitely she's gonna be on my toes, but compared to the rest of the colors, I feel stronger for the other ones, so I'm sorry. All right, I feel like you guys are gonna come for me for this one because I know how much everyone has talked about this color forever. But my fifth place has to go to Caramelo. Don't get me wrong, this color is absolutely beautiful and so unique and pretty. But like Dream Street, I feel like this one wouldn't be used that much compared to the other colors. But this definitely, I want to use this to do like nail Skittles, like fall. This is the perfect fall caramelly color. So I'm definitely gonna do something with it. I'm not a nail artist, but I'll try to do something with it. I'm just glad she's with me. All right, so in fourth place is gonna have to be Ace. I'm surprised it's up this high because I don't really wear reds, but the moment I swatched this one, I completely fell in love. I'm definitely excited to use her. Like I said, I want to use her for Christmas. I wish it was Christmas already. Definitely recommend if you don't have a red. I really recommend. All right, so in third place, I'm surprised this color is up this high, but it's gonna have to be Pinky. This color is just a beauty, complete beauty. It's just the perfect, if you're in a hurry. I always hear Kathleen say that, but honestly, if like you're in a hurry, one coat of this or two max, oh my god, so beautiful. Never thought it would be up high, but yeah, definitely recommend this one. All right, so my top two, I was very conflicted on what to pick, but I think I'm gonna have to do Chloe as my second place. Now that I'm even saying it, I feel bad and I feel like this should be number one, but I am so in love with this green. Oh my god, I can't wait to do like a green nail Skittles. I'm so excited. This color is beautiful. If you love green at all like me, definitely get this one. It's like the perfect army olivey green. I love it. All right, so my number one, if you guys haven't guessed by now, it's going to be Zoe. I was shocked of how much I loved this color. I love cool toned mauve colors, so we definitely needed something like this in Lights Lacquer, and I can't wait to use this and do Skittles like I said. But yeah, she is my number one. Honestly, I recommend the whole bundle. Like if you have the opportunity to get the whole bundle, I 100% recommend. All right guys, that is it for this video. I hope I was able to help you guys out in some way. Don't forget to let me know what your ranking is to keep this ranking conversation going. If you guys didn't know, I am doing a huge giveaway at 1,000 subscribers, so I would really appreciate you guys subscribing, liking, and commenting on this video. As soon as I reach 1,000 subscribers, I will do a video letting you guys know what the rules to enter the giveaway is, so definitely don't forget to hit the notification bell. Don't forget to let me know any type of videos you guys want to see from me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you for being here. I will see you guys on the next one.